Okay, welcome back. Just a little quick tip. This isn't the John Rainey School of Wiring here. No offense, John. When you got an appliance cord like this, obviously the green's ground, and if you're completely lost when you got an outlet, you can reference a receptacle. You can see right here that this is the neutral side, that's the neutral pin. You can pin it out, or do it the easy way, which would be on these cords, run your finger along the conductor like this. This side's smooth. Run your finger along this side. There's a rib right here. This is your neutral with the rib on it. The smooth is your hot. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Now, where'd that plug go? I just lost. We're not using these screws, so just snug them up. And they'll always go on the left. And we got a ground. They usually give you a strip gauge on the back of these. I don't follow them, but I just go by measuring it. It's not rocket science. Anybody can do this, except for, yeah. There you go. It's all by feel. When you put that in there, you can tell that the wire bottoms out, and you got just a little bit of pressure on that insulation. And I usually go ahead and these air conditioner cords are thick. Alright, go ahead and torque that down good. Give it a little tug. Some of these you can get by using a Phillips head on here, but Phillips head doesn't bite too well on these screws. I believe these are Cooper outlets. Which I don't think I can get these anymore because these are black. And the ground, well, the ground's just plain easy there. You just bend that sucker. Grounds are overrated. Just kidding. Hey, go ahead and tighten down the ground on that. With these, I usually like to put what they call receptacle upside down, simply because of the fact if you drop this drop cord, if it's hanging, the receptacle is in the right position with the ground prong on the bottom. And all I got to do is put it back together and snug these up. One other thing you might run into when you're making these is this screw here. These screws are almost always too long, and they run into your Romex connector down there. So I just trim it. And then you might want to pull back on this cord a little bit if you got any excess slack in there. It looks like we're all good. And then you just gently tighten this down. If you tighten these connectors down too far, it will dig into your cord and cause a short. And some of these connectors you can tighten down the whole way and it still doesn't grip the cord enough. But as long as it keeps it from you know, wobbling around kind of like that. Focus, see? There we go. And the next check is the breaker pop test. You plug it in. Seems to work. And you got yourself a homemade extension cord from an air conditioner. Ha 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 ha.